Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him. The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
And you are?
This is Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder...
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet? Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that? I think Herta mentioned Asta. That's right, I think I visited Asta. This is what I recall, but let me try to
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the departments of Ecology and Insight.
Hi, this is Choga speaking. 여보세요? Hi. 好，知道了。sure thing. Hi, this is Choga speaking. 여보세요? Hi. 好，知道了。sure thing.
Those a curio that... Oh, now... Well, Adler would be a... People are growing more and more distrustful of the... Never mind.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in...
What? He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could...
Calm down.
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk. So I'm the dog?
They seem to...
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave. Running... Brother...
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help. Careful. Go Nappy!
Answer me. Free.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Existence is unity.
Project Wrap! Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Liquidation! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Just...
Eternal.
Go
truth and falsehood. 0 points. 3.
Peppy, are you okay?
That's me.
He wants to ask you. I'll leave you to it.
Don't worry. I think
I think I missed.
so. That's all. Well, have you? Huh. Let.
Adler's. Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Right. My memories of Arlen and
How's it going? I see.
See?
Just. Some race things had settled. Yes, people were, however, rebuilding. Anyway, that's a. Oh, by the.
So I did. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is. The other person. Identifying that person is crucial.
Let me describe. Send me a signal when you see.
I think she. If only.
Anyway, keep up.
The other person. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. The other person should be. Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Hey, it's all. Here's the account. Oh, Smalls.
Here, did my memory. Now I remember. The other person is Emily. What did Emily say?
No need though. See, I'm. Again. Oh, however, don't.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired the Cienjo species Emily.
I'm sorry.
Just as I
I'm sorry. I see. There's only that mean the words they.
Have you asked?
Huh?
Let's call it.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. I need to go over.
Let me describe it. Send me a signal when you see.
I think if only there.
Let me send me a signal when you see. That's not the. Anyway, keep up.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate?
Affirmation.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in force system.
Mr. Ratio.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed, it is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid. If he is truly in. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then...
Don't interrupt. And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles.
Sure. But you...
Say what you...
Correct,
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet...
I doubt Herta is in...
Based on... And the assignment involves a curio that...
Herta didn't mention the name of the However, she...
True.
Why do I feel like I'm being...
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't eat... Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
The curio isn't the point.
I would imagine the curio is the...
Yes. Then you... However, she decided to... Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue and...
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking your testimony when... However, so what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Conjecture.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue and... So what's the story?
Asta isn't...
What could be more in...
I agree. It's okay.
So what's the story?
Conjecture.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
I remember now.
That's enough. So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
The space station has been very distrustful. Another severe incident.
Oh. So they wouldn't be partial to anyone. Researchers clearly, though. Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard clearly, though. It bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, don't know the location.
She did say that.
There should be evidence. The space station's on... That's what's so odd about it. This may not be direct evidence, but if then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two...
If these two incidents were caused by the same person...
We'll see in the main control.
Harrider News Flash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast. News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction. Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. no matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
This is...
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Something similar, that video.
The destruction.
I'm afraid you need to start You have a superior strat.
If we did that, we'd be...
Mediocre.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Easy, Numby. The market always fluctuates. Whenever you're ready. Liquidation! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Got the defense. Answer me.
Existence is unity.
Go Nappy!
Your answers? A test. Free.
Let me tend your wounds.
There's more to life. Enjoying yourself?
What's in your prescription?
So this is the warmth of life.
Answer me. 0 points.
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You the doctor?
Liquidation!
Let me tend your wounds. Vitamin!
So this is the warmth of life.
valuation's so nothing. The market is on right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
I'm asking test.
Project wrapped.
For the fear of the mediocre.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Liquidation!
Answer me. 0 points.
What's in your prescription?
Pretty good perks. Easy, Numby.
Test. SAS per keeping knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You don't look so good.
Existence is unity.
Let the valuation begin. Go Nuppy!
Answer me. Just as my calculations predicted.
Liquidation! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Got the defense? Test.
You don't look so good.
There's more to life. Eternal.
Answer me.
You don't look so good.
Some value, I suppose.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
What's in your prescription?
Numby. Go Numby!
Your answers? Essay and knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Let the valuation begin. Liquidation!
I'm asking questions. A test.
You don't look so good.
Easy, Numby.
The market is on.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Answer me. Just as my calculations predicted.
Time for a break. Silent mode activated.
Not good.
A list of the missing researchers.
Sure, but the security.
A list of the Take it. Remember these names. I don't know.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who...
I didn't really notice at first, but it's been a few systems. The last time I saw him was...
Lead the way. If his disappearance...
True. We need to investigate.
Jerk! Fine! Disappear! Oh, he doesn't even...
What did he talk...
He kept...
Phrase...
Who said I want, but... If he... I don't know exact...
So the researchers who disappeared, right? I finished browsing through... It's time to go back...
You're back. I've been monitoring.
Less than... We're running out of time. First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand.
Tenuous first. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be. Last is the abilities of
The link.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. The next angle is what the victims have.
Distasteful discussion.
A mere glance at their background, however, Lady Asta Then last is the abilities. The next angle is what the victims have in common. Distasteful as that discussion may be.
I understand.
Tenuous. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. During prior unrest, instigated by the flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire. Look. This book, I fear that the kindling of this booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. The kindling of this unique flame. I fear that this is the truth Adler.
I understand.
Tenuous I fear that this is the This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase. The kindling of this unique flame must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for, and Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. I fear that this is the truth. This booklet describes a kind of fire, the kindling of this.
Somebody was once able to. If Ifrit is a sign.
I fear that this is the truth. Undoubtedly, and Adler already discovered the relation. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions.
I understand.
Tenuous I fear that this is the truth, Adler. This booklet describes a kind of.
It's the phase. However, she lived for the phase flame shifted into.
This book, kindling of.
Somebody was once able to. If Ifrit is a scion of the
kindle. I fear that this is the This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through.
I understand.
Tenuous connect. This book, the kindling of this unique flame must be the.
I understand.
Tenuous. I fear. This booklet describes a kind of fire.
I understand.
Tenuous. This booklet, the kindling of this unique flame.
I understand.
Tenuous. I fear that this is the truth, Adler. When Sherling said, Adler kept muttering about a. I believe this as a scion of the phase. That is. We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark in. The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
it isn't enough.
Indeed, it needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame...
That flame...
Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to...
I will head to her... Mr. Ratio, please...
The infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it. The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire. See? It's still in the space station. Like Skrullum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
The fire.
It's still resist.
Easy, Numby. Liquidate it!
Answer me. Free. SAS per knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Not bad. 5 points. Just as my calculations predicted.
Mediocre.
Let the valuation begin. Go Nappy!
Got the defense? Answer me.
Existence is unity.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Test. 0 points.
Project wrapped!
A little something for everyone.
SAS per kib. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Low risk, high reward. Liquidation!
Answer me. Free.
Enjoying yourself?
Not bad. 5 points. Not bad. 5 points.
Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Zero points.
Just as my calculations predicted. The flame is getting weaker.
Go Nappy!
Got the defense? Test. Free.
Need a doctor?
Steady. The market is right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Your answer? Answer me. 0 points.
Project wrapped!
What?
Sound lingers.
Existence is unity.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Free. Test. 0 points.
Need a doctor?
Not bad.
Some value, I
5
suppose.
points.
Project wrapped.
A little something for everyone.
Sound lingers.
Eternal.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Liquidation!
I'm asking questions. Answer me. Free.
Let me tend your wounds.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. Not bad. 5 points.
What's in your prescription?
Pretty good perks. Go nappy!
Your answers? A test. 0 points. Just as my calculations predicted.
Ignorant. It is little wonder that even but next time.
A small fragment of... Oh? Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not, shall we?
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Answer me.
Need a doctor?
There's more to life. Eternal.
I'm asking questions. Test. Free.
Let me tend your wounds.
So this is the warmth of life.
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Answer me.
You don't look so good. Vitamin! What's in your prescription?
So this is the warmth of life.
market is right. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
Need a doctor?
Killing yourself?
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points. 3.
Some value.
Pretty good part.
I'm asking questions. Test. 0 points. So this is the extent of Miss Green's materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong. 3. Answer me.
You don't look so good.
Mediocre.
There's more to life. Eternal. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Your answers? Test. 0 points.
Let me tend your wounds.
Fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee. You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts. 5 points.
Liquidation! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Merciful Medicus.
Some value, I suppose.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. 3. SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
You don't look so good.
There's more to life.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation!
Test.
What's in your prescription?
Pretty good part.
A miracle.
Mediocre.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
0 points. 3.
So this is the warmth of life. Existence is unity.
Your answer me.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I'm asking questions. Test.
Need a doctor? You bullies!
Secret of the safe.
Go Numby!
Immortality.
Good work. Rest assured, while you were chasing the enemy, it was all they fell into it. Many of them were shaken. Yes. This business, but there is one I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to.
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, what?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you.
Oh.
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the phase flame and intervened in Duke Inferno...
You are more candid.
But still behaving within you... One last question, Screwlam. Genius...
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool and pulling the strings from behind the curtain.
The ruler of planet Screwlam is indeed well versed in the human. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary, but even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my question. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion.
You are indeed more like a...
As for the spot,
I believe Asta will...
It is also a... With that, I take my leave. A farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Go Nappy! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Answer me. SAS per kid. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Let me tend your wounds.
There's more to life.
Let the valuation begin! Liquidation!
I'm asking questions. Test.
Easy, Numby!
What is your prescription?
Pretty good perks! Go Nappy!
Answer me.
Existence is unity. Every petal and all will be swept away by the wind.
Let the valuation begin!
The market is on.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Test.
Project wrapped! Risk warning. Liquidation!
Your answers? Answer me. 0 points. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Sword, heed me!
Not bad.
Some value, I
5
suppose.
points.
Eternal.
You're all in on it!
I'm asking questions. Test. 0 points.
Enjoying yourself?
Punish evil!
What is your prescription?
So this is the warmth of life. There's more to life.
Easy, Numby! Go Nappy!
The market is on.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Answer me.
Let the valuation begin!
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Test.
Cut through the ranks!
SAS knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Sword, heed me! Still unanswered.
Mere flesh.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
How's it going? They're rest and recuperate.
Ah, thank you. Pay no.
Camera? Aw, that means... Oh, good. Aw.
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Ahem! Hop, the express is about to make the jump. The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not another one. Come with me. These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. Right this moment, you and I have coincidental worry not. For very quickly, pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence. So, come with me. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can...
This is...
This way. After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall? How is this even possible?
Why not? We're almost there. Don't stop. Don't turn. These voices... They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
Welcome to the Rever...
Leave this realm, and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter. But before you do... You may think it somewhat strange, but have we met somewhere before? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is... For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to... Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or death. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging. All will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. I would ask, would you still embark? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, hearing, touch, thought, through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, yourself. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then, you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Why are you... So don't fret. Can you imagine? Gear up and make sure you've got everything.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocol. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service.
Over here. Something's...
Should you need assistance...
Flammable goods are not permitted on the premises.
Why is it turning late again?
Hard work pays off.
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
I'm sorry, but your name But in the information I received from the Astral... Yes, ma'am. The Astral Express for Platinum... Mr. Don Hung.
Yes, I understand. No wonder our friend... something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and...
He's a new pass... No, I'm not doubting...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. Hotel security is on high alert with zero room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this...
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department. I also have...
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but...
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely... The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow as such. You won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time.
Well, this is interesting.
Now, this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmen.
Sounds good. But, miss, if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort. But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait a minute! The singer!
I never thought a cute...
Oh, it really is...
It is an honor.
Are you also a member of...
The person you speak of is son... Alas, I arrived a little...
Please, be at ease. I have instructed... Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak...
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter.
Please, rest assured that I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time.
May your dreams be...
It's just one surprise after it. You and me.
You'll have to wait for us to finish checking in first. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby.
Steve, this is your at the same time. You can use the dream regarding the method. I wish you all...
All right. A dream world! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Our rooms are down this way.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
Quit giving me the stink eye!
We're finally here. Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's soul.
Go on.
Do you remember
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here.
You recall correctly, but there... Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life...
I don't remember that part of the invite.
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box, but the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music, I recorded these dissonant notes, And they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when...
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself,
When did you discover this?
when we were handling that Law Fu Stellaron matter,
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader meant, in hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but
are you saying you suspect that?
it's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each pass. Why didn't you tell the other?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
That's because you were zonked out the whole...
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent right now? Let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
I can't sleep from all the... You know, it's weird. Could she be tired out? Here I was thinking of some... Who knows? Just kid. Don't worry.
Odd. Why is my room door open? He's... How fortuitous. We meet again. Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. A lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. And now I've given it to you. Treasure it well, friend. Of course. What, you thought the family acted simply out of their own goodwill? Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket into the Reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest such as yourself? So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right? Cutting to the chase. I like that. Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place.
It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, the power that men both Mr. Stellaron, have I hit the nail on the head? You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me your true value. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end, so I hope that friends don't let me down. Oh yes, before I go, let's play another game. A simple game to get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding in. Left or right? Get ready. No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine because... Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello there.
Huh?
What are you doing in my room?
Your room? Well played, friend. Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. I'll make my...
Why haven't you left? I said... I'm trying to find my own room too, and I heard... Anyway, but... Before I go, have we met? This may sound embarrassing because this is your name. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. Lastly, a gentle reminder. One who wears a blade must... I thought you should know all this before.
Acheron left. Forget it.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction?
Seems like it's over. Time to work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape Pass's instructions.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest.